actually started making here. That is what I call hobo. Can you hear that beautiful nature of Atlanta? All the trains and damn planes and cars going by. Lovely. Not really, but a lot different than what I'm used to. I'm used to being able to see the stars at night instead of looking out and just see a red cloud all night long from light pollution. Well, that one hit it while it's coming in. Things are like piranhas here. That's like the third fish. Ah. Now that is funny right there. Third time that they've hit this. I mean, there's like 1,000 sunfish right down here. If it was on a better day, I could show you, but can't really see in the water because it's murky. Had a lot of rain here recently. Got my worm back. Or a chunk of it anyway. See what we get on that. Well, probably absolutely nothing to pick a thing for that one. Ah, son of a bitch. There's actually some tribes in the Pacific. The more you curse the fish, supposedly the more you catch. I have no idea where they're at. I just heard that from Jeremy Wade. So maybe I'll hook into a river monster downtown Atlanta from all the toxic waste and chemicals that are dumped into these creeks. It's actually a factory on up here about a mile on this trail. Also, I'm starting knife reviews, so anybody that's a poor man like me and can't afford nothing right now, Gerber, Sog, CRKT, Kershaw, anything like that, I can do a knife review on you. Right now, I can only show you what I've got because our funds are all devoted to the hospital. Our daughter has a CHD, so she's been there quite a while. And if anybody has a hetero taxi baby, don't go to Atlanta or anywhere else. Just go straight up to Boston. They're the best in the nation. I have no idea what I've hooked in here, but he's a feisty little shit. Look at that. Another little flathead. In a survival situation, I'm sure he'd be pretty good to eat, but down here in Atlanta, I think I'd rather eat a turd before I eat the fish. I mean, the Chattahoochee this year had the highest bacteria level in the country, I do believe. That's not an accomplishment, but I guess they're proud of it. Well, he swallowed the hook here too, so... Don't want to hurt him. Alright, I'll show you what I keep all my hooks in. You can get these at CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Store. They're a pretty good little container for about any little miscellaneous item you have. I'll try to show you how the knots that I tie on these. I learned this knot in Florida when I was fishing with Greg and Andy. They are a charter company down in Tampa, Florida. Alright, you take your line here, double it up like that, pinch it till you get it through the hook, feed it through the eye of the hook, pull it through like this, hold it right there, double your line over the two strands like this, feed it through, then you take this loop, pull it over the hook. I've actually found this knot to be quicker and a little bit more effective. You just tug on a little bit and that's all. Oh yeah, got my trusty little Gerber Speed or I mean fast right here that I reviewed for y'all, and I'm sorry to tell you, but it wasn't $29.99. It was actually $24 with tax, so probably about $23.99 or something like that. We've got a pretty high tax rate here in Georgia, especially with the I can't remember what the name of the local taxes are, but I think it's like 7%, 5%, so they're pretty on up there. Not as high as Boston or anything like that. That's a pretty good cast with this with no sinker. I've actually, at the place I volunteer, Pine Mountain Gold Museum, I've actually used these because they told me that no one could catch the catfish out of the pond. Well, the pond has koi's in there, and the catfish were eating the babies. Well, I had them in my day pack with me. I took some sandwich meat and caught about 40 10-pound catfish. So I think there were some in there that were about 15 pounds, but they were all channel cats. Back in the early 2000s, they put 100 of them in the pond there. I would have done a video for you then, but I didn't have a camera or a phone. I had something running with it while I was talking. Oh, he broke off. Well, that was a bass, or one of those spawning catfish. He didn't break off, he actually kind of bent my hook. These are actually crappie hooks, so I use them for trout and everything. The only bad thing is you hook about a 10, 15 pound catfish on these, they will straighten them. I mean, they will be as straight as an arrow. I actually just screwed up and put a whole worm on there, but bigger bait, maybe a bigger fish. Knowing my luck here, I'll catch a brim. Feels like they're setting on right now. Well, we're going to just go ahead and stop this video. That way it's not a 20-minute video and y'all are bored shitless watching me. That way maybe you'll actually hit the like button. Alright, have a good day.